and we are back with another video. In today's video, I'm going to be going over Sui Zap Lalo. I've been working on it for about 2 weeks now, and I'm starting to feel really comfortable, so I want to share with you what I learned, what I've picked up, some little tips, little tricks. So sit back, buckle up, stay tuned, and enjoy the show. Okay, so before we get into the first attack, I just want to give a big shout out to everybody who comes into stream and helps me out with my attacks. Whenever I'm learning a new attack, I'm always picking everybody's brain, trying to get the best out of everybody to see what I can come up with on my own and put everything together to try and get those triples. So big shout out to everybody that comes into the stream and helps out. If you haven't been to the stream yet, definitely stop by. You can come by, you can hang out, you can ask me questions, just hang out and have some fun. Here it is, it's twitch.tv/Clash Playhouse. Now let's get into the first attack. So while the attack is going, I'm gonna let this attack play out while I'm telling you some of the things that I've picked up. 99.9% of the time, you're gonna be taking your 7 zaps and you're going to be zapping out the CC. That's 99.9% of the time. The question is, what do you do afterwards? On this attack, I did take out the CC. I got the CC, got an expo, got a scatter shot. After that, next big priority is taking care of the town hall. If you take care of the town hall, that means you could use your warden ability wherever and however you want. Heroes are also very important to get. If you can get rid of those heroes, if you can, in a situation like this attack right here, I have all the heroes all in the same spot. So basically I can go all in, get the other heroes. I could use all of my heroes for it. If you cannot get the queen and the royal champ with your Sui, then you cannot use your royal champ in the beginning with your Sui. But if you can get the royal champ and you can get the queen, then you could use all 3 of your heroes to do whatever you want in the beginning. So here we go. We got the queen going in. What else have I learned? Well, you want to try and make some pathing. Let's pause this. Let's pause this here for a second and try and look what I've created. Couple things I want to point out right here at this pause. 2 things. Another thing. Well, let me start and tell you like this. One big thing that I've gotten better at, and I've grown accustomed to doing, is that when you're doing the Sui, don't look at it as 3 different things, meaning that first you zap and then you Sui and then you do your Lalo. You do your zap first. Get your zaps out of the way. Be very careful, because if you mess up on your zaps, you're throwing 8 spell slots in the garbage. So be very careful with your zaps. But the next thing is, don't sit there and watch your Sui. Get your Sui going, and when you think that your Sui is good enough and is able to handle on its own, start up your Lalo. In this situation, I started up my Lalo. You want to try and keep those heroes alive. If you can keep the queen alive, even if she's not going to be taking out any defenses, she still becomes a huge cleanup troop. I mean, that queen can go around, she can shoot over walls, she can take care of trash all over the place. So if you can, don't rush it, but if you can, try and keep that queen alive. Now, over here, I made a little bit of a mistake, because if you look at where my queen was on this board, my queen is standing over here. Let's get the marker going. The queen is standing over there. From here, the queen is most likely going to go that way. So my mistake was that I dropped my slammer in coming this way. Now, the reason why I did that is because I saw a clear pathing here. Pathing is like this. If you notice this line of defenses, this right here is a line of defenses, which means your loons or your hound or your slammer, they are going to follow that line. You want them to, let me get rid of that squiggly, you want them to go in and follow a line. You don't want them backtrack and go this way, that way, that way, that way, that way. You want them to close the shortest distance between 2 points is a straight line. So you never want your troops to backtrack, be it a piggy attack, be it a loon attack, be it any attack that you're doing, a hybrid attack. You start from the top and work your way through, always taking care of the furthest on the outside and going through. So here on this attack, let's start playing it up again, and we can watch it while I'm talking. So here on this attack, I have the slammer coming in. Now, as the slammer comes in, the slammer would not be able to deal with those things over there. So I quickly get a hound in with the loons in behind it. I get another hound coming in this way with loons coming in like this. I'm going to shoot another hound probably coming. Yeah, there's that last hound coming in like that. That hound might not have been necessary because you have over here, you have 3 cannons. But if you notice what's going on this board, once you've already taken care of the town hall, and if you can make pathing, then your troops are really just going to follow along a straight line. And if you can get those hounds in, then you're just in great shape because the hounds are going to tank everything. Let's fast forward through this and move on to another one. After we see this one, we'll see how many we have time for. We'll put these in and let's fast forward quadruple speed, see the army comp, see that triple, and move on to another one. Whoop, there it is. Okay, so here we have our second base. Let's hit that play button. And here's an example where I'm going to zap out the CC and I'm getting nothing else besides that CC. So I'm investing 8 spell slots just to take out the CC. Oh, and a couple of builder huts. Don't forget about them builder huts. So once the CC goes down, I really had a choice. I can come up from the bottom and I can try and get the town hall. But again, there's 2 scatter shots there. Between the scatter shots and all the heroes, I didn't think that I was going to accomplish my goal. So instead, I decided to come in from the top. Where is La Reina, La Kinga, and the Ice Golem? There's the Ice Golem. Ice Golem is down. Baby Dragon in behind it, trying to make a little bit of a funnel to get those heroes inside the base. So I used my Baby Dragon for one side of the funnel, and then I used a Valk. Plus a wizard for the other side of the funnel. My queen went inside. My king did not go inside, but I carry 2 super wall breakers with me, so I was able to get my king into another wall. Now you see, once my queen takes out that, let's pause it here for a second. So we can analyze what's going on the board. I already told you that you want to try and keep the queen alive, but why did I wait? Why didn't I start it up immediately before the queen got into range of that archer tower? The reason is because I didn't have pathing yet. The queen just took out this AD that was over here. So which means that if the slammer came down like this, the slammer might have gone this way, and then this way, this way, this way. You want your troops, you want to give them no choice. I want my slammer to continue coming along like this. That's the pathing that I want my troops to take through this base. So let's play it up again. Watch it out. My queen is there. Now she comes around. She's going to deal with the eagle. First hound is in. Second hound is in. Pack saloons behind it. Warden has not been placed yet. There it is. There's that warden. Of course, the warden's on ground. Why is your warden on ground, Avi? Put that warden on here. The troops are moving around. Now, you notice my royal champ is inside. And the royal champ it's a good thing the royal champ was inside because the royal champ had to go in there and take care of this center core. But as you can see, my troops are moving around just really, really beautifully. I threw in the what do you call it? The headhunters for the opposing royal champ. My royal champ is still alive. She even helped to take out the single target as the last thing that she did. So very, very thankful to that royal champ for doing such a fabulous job. But let's fast forward this, and I think we have time for one more attack. So we'll get into one more attack now. Troops moving through. There is the triple. There is the army comp. And let's move on to another. Okay, so here we are on our last base of the video. Let's hit the play button. We'll talk about this one. As you can see over here, this is a circumstance where I spread my zaps out a little bit. Ideally, what you're looking for, I mean, best case scenario, you're looking to take out Eagles, CC, or maybe CC Scattershot, CC Infernos. But here was a situation, there was nothing there. I mean, the CC and then just a couple little things. So couple here, couple there, just to get everything around that CC. CC is now gone. I dropped the Ice Golem in. The Ice Golem attracts the Archer Tower, which I then drop the Baby D with the Coco Loon. King on this one, Valk on this one. Again, trying to make the funnel. You're making a funnel with your heroes. That's what the important thing to do is. The Valk is moving. The Valk is trying to get that king to go inside. The king does shoot inside. I drop a wall breaker, which allows the queen to get in to get that scatter shot. Now this is going to be a circumstance where I do not keep the queen alive, but I keep the king alive. The queen was she was in no man's land. She was out there dead center. There was nothing that I could do to keep her alive. So I was like, okay, I'll just keep the queen alive. And here we go. Want to keep the queen alive. So I drop in a hound, drop in another hound. Again, this was a little difficult because I had the ADs all the way on the other side of the base. I had taken out all the ADs. So I have 3 ADs, one coming this way, one coming this way, one coming this way. Loons all over the place. I did make a mistake here and I froze the wrong Inferno. I wanted to freeze this Inferno. So that was a little bit of a mistake, but we managed to be able to push through it. I still had, as you can see down there, the opposing Royal Champ and the opposing Queen were both still alive. So my Royal Champ, with the help of the Headhunters, took that out without a problem. Even had that Headhunter going through at the end and helping with the single target at the end. Good old Headhunters doing their job. And that's it, pretty much. I mean, you can see my king is still teetering around this board, clearing some stuff up. Again, you don't really need your queen to stay alive as opposed to your king staying alive. You just want that extra cleanup power. And that's pretty much it. This is the video. These are some of the things that I've learned while doing Sui Zap Lalo up in Legends. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you hit the like button. If you didn't enjoy the video, like it anyway. Leave me a comment down below. Tell me why you didn't like it. If you haven't done so already, make sure you hit the sub button. And if you already have subbed, thank you very much for hitting that sub button. And that's going to be it. Until the next video, have a super great